Good evening. You've joined us right here on Business Day. I'm Tanya Bharadwaj. Let's start the show with all the action on the Lal Street, where we started August on a pretty good note. It really was the fourth straight day of gains for the markets. We ended the day, though, as you can see, pretty flat. Tanveer Gill is here then to take us through which stocks really stood out in trade today. Tanveer.
Well, 52.40 was the rough closing point for the market on adjustment. Remember, the range was very narrow in today's session, just about, I think, 30 to 40 odd points from the high to the low point in the session. And it was extremely volatile. However, on balance, we were able to close above in the green for the benchmark indices. In terms of stock-specific activity, Cipla really was the key stock story in today's session. Post-earnings, 4.5% up on that stock. Good price action seen there. There was some activity in the banking space. Kotak Mahindra Bank, the likes of State Bank of India, Punjab National Bank did their bid. HDFC, IDFC, those the financials essentially were in focus in this session. On the losing side, Coal India took a bit of a step back, corrected in the session, down about almost 2.5%. Then there were the commodity names in Hindalco, Tata Steel, SAIL, which also looked weak in the session. A bit of softness was seen across the IT pack as well. And as I pointed out, some of the oil and gas names also went lower in the session. The market breadth was the key highlight in today's session, as the broader markets outperformed the benchmark. That was reflected in the mid-cap and the small-cap indices. The key performers there included the likes of Dishman Pharmaceuticals. In fact, mid-tier pharma was extremely active in the session. Dishman, roaring performance, very strong gains and good price activity seen there as well. On the losing side, we had Deccan Chronicle, of course, on the back of the news, down about 9.5% in the session. The stock tanked significantly. Aside of that, there was also a weakness seen in some of the other commodity names, some of the mid-tier banks in Federal Bank as well as Corporation Bank. Also in some of the momentum plays such as Ashok Leyland that looked weak in the session. As I pointed out, some of the momentum names in infrastructure stocks also stepped back a bit. However, sugar in this session, on the back of what's happening with global sugar prices, was very active. So Bajaj and Salbandram Chini did well. It was stock specific for the broader markets, but there was clear out performance.